I can't see because the sun's behind. Every time I'm on here, can you hear me now? I must have hit the wrong button when I was flipping it. Well, here I am at DeSoto Bend, fishing. There's no action. Something's biting on the left pole, but it's probably a turtle because there's a big ass snapping turtle swimming around. I'm sure there's hundreds of turtles out there. There's a tiny little box turtle sitting on the log, drying up in the sun. Yeah, I got the camera under my umbrella and everything's glowing in the back with the sun hitting it. So my eyes, I'm always blinded on this. I need to get another tablet or a tablet or a little, some handheld device so I can look at it while that's filming. My eyes are not good at a long distance, and every time I need to see something close, I gotta take my glasses off. Wearing a hat is no bueno. All right, we're at 1 hour and 1 minute. I gotta leave that left pole out because something's messing with it, but I'm reeling in the right pole because it's been a statue. Well, that sucks. So here's what it looks like. The pack bait on top, my little bait on the bottom. Keep an eye on that pole. Let me know if anything's taking off with it. And there's what it looks like loaded up. New dough ball. And there is a lot of slime on the water from it being stagnant. Oh God, here comes the lawnmower man. Bring a weed eater. Ah, I caught my finger. Motherfucker. There's still something messing with this. got a feeling it's a turtle, so I'm pulling it in. Turtle or a little bluegill. Right, anybody left in here? Damn it. You guys didn't see a kid strike, nothing? Well, I tell you what. Here it is with corn. So I got peaches, corn, and oatmeal in there. And then corn by the hook. See if I get a little better cast. All right. Let's see if my time's up. They cut me off last time and said I don't have enough subscribers. All right. CCA, are you still with me? Double tap that right pole. That's the one that had 2 fish get away from it last time I was on this spot. I don't know, your day. Nobody's hooting and hollering for fish on. There's not a lot of people. It's supposed Be, I think, 88 here in the area. It's gonna be a hot day. You can feel it. The humidity is thick. But the fish, they don't have nothing to complain about. They're in the cool water. Besides it being all slimy, you can see where I reeled in. It's all like bubbly from the film on top of it. Because everything's just floating this way. My entire life of fishing. Yeah, but the humidity's pretty thick though. But thanks though, appreciate coming in, really appreciate it. Right now we got the pool open up. I used to be able to, and where I used to work, I could watch all day long, all the way. I'm back fishing, so I'm really cutting my hours off. And now I got a lot of stuff to get caught up on before I have my hip replaced. But all the years fishing, if the wind was blowing this way, I would go on the other side. I just found out this summer, this is the best spot to be fishing at if the wind's blowing this way. Because your whole ecosystem is being blown with the waves, the current's pushing it this way. So all the fish are going after the food. Just how it works. Probably why I didn't catch anything back in the day. It's like, shit, I wish I would have known that. But nobody likes fishing in the wind. And here we are in the Midwest. When we get wind, it's windy. Like our backyard for the pool, you put the umbrella up, wind blow it over. You got to anchor the 60 pounds base with a 60-pound base just so one doesn't blow over. Next year, we will get one at least stationary mounted into the ground. They didn't offer us that when we built the pole, or we would have put some holes in the cement. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Anybody in here, like and subscribe, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Great channel. Very entertaining. Well, that sucks. The volume wasn't on for probably 20 minutes. Thank you as well. Coming in, I really appreciate it. Downfall of going live, I can't have no music on. Granted, my radio did break the last, well, about 3 visits ago up here. It fell 2 feet and it fell apart. I wonder where that was made. Dang, that fish, I seen that come straight up and out. It was probably 3 feet long, and it made it all the way out of the water except for its tail. Now one needs to do it up here so you guys can see it. But I'm telling you, Sunday when I was up here, I don't know, they weren't doing it at all when I got here. Now they're getting more active. It's heating up. The cotton hasn't, I guess there is, but it's not snowing like it was the last time I was at this spot. There's a huge cottonwood tree. Well, there's a whole bunch of them all around us. And it blows in and the carp come up and graze on it. I'm 37 minutes. It kicked me out at 30 minutes last time. There's a big fish swimming right in front of that pole. There's no way you guys can see it. I can just see its shadow. Or it's a long skinny turtle. No, it's a big carp. Probably the only fish I'm gonna see, the ones coming up to the top of the water and jumping out of the water. That's right, we're gonna catch something. I was watching New Jersey Fishing Maniac. He fishes every day, works full time, and then he fishes for 5 hours a day. He said he was out Sunday, was it yesterday? 5 hours, he didn't even get a bite. And he's got some hot spots. But hot spot last time I was here. He landed 2 and lost 3. 2 for sure were huge. I haven't caught a catfish in a while. So Come on, fishy, fishy, where you at? Come on by my hook. I will release you, I promise. I don't eat fish. Definitely not out of these waters. Nah, I would if I was a fish eater still. I only eat it when I'm on vacation to sample it. So I'm not a fan of fish anymore. And you know what? It always tastes like fish. Every blue moon, I'll get a piece of salmon that tastes very, very good. Where it's like, damn, I could eat this every day. You see, Lindsay had a work party a year ago. Work party. Would have been a year and a half ago. The salmon was like freaking to die for. Not as good as the steak, but then we heard next year, same party, same place. This is the same thing, magician, different magician. And same food. Salmon tastes like fish. Like, damn, it tastes like bluegill. I'm passing this on as salmon. Is it salmon or salmon? Do you pronounce the L? Salmon? Salmonella poisoning? Yes, 46 days till my hip replacement. I got a doctor's appointment to make sure everything's good. I feel like I can come down with sinus infection. Lindsay right now is sick as hell. She's got probably sinus infection, sneezing, coughing, blowing her nose. I could tell my ear's been hurting. I had to miss work last week because of ear infection. Ear was hurting so bad, I couldn't even touch it. It's tender. But I gotta make sure no teeth problems. So I gotta go to the dentist. I've already had a dentist appointment August 5th. My surgery is August 15th. So make sure the gums are clean, blah, blah, blah. And anybody knows anything about hip replacement, knee replacement, anything, your teeth are your nastiest part of your body. So you gotta make sure everything's good there. Last time I had my left hip replaced, they had to inject a bunch of antibiotics and spots, but I went and had those spots fixed. The lady did tell me 3 months ago or 2 months ago that I did have a spot where she goes, oh, the bones looks like bones are receding. That's why we glued 5 cadaver pieces into the spots so the bones were gone. So hopefully everything passes and I can get it done. I don't want to get it done, trust me. Who wants to have their hip replaced? And I'm going to be a double. At least this one I can cross. Sit with my foot pulled up to my knee. I can't do that. They said it's fine to do it with your left leg, your hip replacement, it's good for it. I can't do it. I haven't done it. I guess I could do yoga and practice and stretch it out. I don't know. It doesn't go that way for me. And I'm afraid of it popped out. She said it's not going to pop out no matter what you do. If you do it that way, your hip will not dislocate. I don't want to find out the hard way that it can. Well, I guess it's better than no hip Amy. She doesn't have a hip. They haven't figured out what they're going to do for her. It's amazing if you sit quietly and watch. Like this morning, I had the robins landing on the rods. You still got, the turtle. Oh, yeah, the little turtle's still over here. The big snapper turtle, fish swimming. The carp are starting to jump. That whooping crane came. But I didn't see anything like driving in, nothing, no deer. But then again, I was here at 8 o'clock. Now we're at 10:03. Fish in the Midwest. I need to get to the mighty Mo one of these days. Takes the mighty Mo. The Missouri River, if you're not familiar with it, the current is very fast. So basically, if you don't got enough weight, you cast and you're fishing from the bank, it just drifts to the side. But you know what? We caught tons of fish over the years fishing in the river. I want to say tons. We caught a lot of fish. Imagine over the years, it might have been a ton. Growing up in South Omaha, we'd just walk right down to the river, ride our bikes. God, we tried to fish one time in the winter when the ice was flowing. That was a mistake. That big snapping turtle's back. I'm gonna try to get you guys on him. That god dang volume was off. Where's he at? Where's he at? So that is a snapping turtle. See his head sticking out? That's just basically his nose. He's pretty darn big. And he can stay where he's at. Gotta make sure my poles are in sight. I'm glad my phone hasn't fallen off my stand here because my rubber boot in the end is gone. Hopefully it's in the office at home. Feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. And I'm not talking about when I go take a shower. We're gonna give it the entire hour going live. I've got nobody in here. Got 2 thumbs up. Come on, mother truckers. Yeah, this action is stagnant today. There ain't nothing. The wind is barely blowing again. I can hear me. I double sprayed myself. Oh, he's got his nose way out of the water now, but I'm not going to put it over. Oh, yeah, he's got a big head. They say you can't take turtles and eat them. I hear they're really good. If I ever had them, it was by mistake. Now his nose is back down. God, I wanted to be up here like sunup, because you can be here an hour before sunup, or is it an hour, or excuse me, a half hour before or a half hour after? And then you got to leave at a half hour before, or I think a half hour after. So basically when it's getting dark. Like those people that were over there that are gone now, they were here before me. But like I said, nobody's hollering. Normally when somebody catches something, you hear them go, yeah, I got a fish on, fish on. Nothing. But now I realize I need to bring a hammer and a spike. Then I can put my fishing pole holders, because all them people fishing over there, it's all rock. So it's hard to get your fishing pole holder into the ground. Or just make one that doesn't have to be spiked into the ground. Or 2x4 one with spikes in it, I can just step on and push it into the ground. Oh, something's happening. Right pole. Double tap the right pole if you're in here. It's actually moved. Oh my God, I don't got enough coffee left. I need one of those chairs, a hammock. I could use a hammock right now. Come on, feel the noise. Boy, that turtle's still over there. If I had a rock, I would throw it at it. I got a bunch of goose poop. Just to get it out of here. Last time I was here, I gotta get the video out. A snake swam while I was baiting up from where the turtle is. Left of my pole was over here by the bushes. As I was walking down to cast, he swam out. Scared the bedeezels out of me. Scared the shit out of me. How about that? And I've never had that happen. And I've fished a lot over the years. A lot of firsts this year. First grass carp. First buffalo. First time a bird landed on my rod. I got this snapping turtle hanging out with me while I'm fishing. Now where's that boilie? I'll throw it out. I got shrimps. So I'll throw my shrimps. Right by him. Maybe we'll become friends. hell did that go? Didn't I just drop it? Hey, what the fuck? My timer stopped. Well, that sucks ass. I love keeping track of how long I've fished and not caught anything, or how long it took to catch something. I'm gonna leave the GoPro going until it's dead. God, it sounds like a swarm of bees. I don't know if I should get in my truck. Oh, it's the lawnmower. Lawnmower man's here. At least he's not gonna come over here. I remember walking, what is it? Not Halleck Park. What the hell was it? Walnut Creek. 3-mile walk, take about 45, 50 minutes, 55 depending on how hot it was. Off on Wednesdays back in the day. Every day I was out there, that lawnmower guy would come up behind me and then get in front of me, then I'd have to smell grass. Ugh, maybe just smell like 3 feet on each side of the trail. Somehow, lucky me, got there always, every week it was the same fucking thing. Smelling that grass. Worrying about getting ran over. Oh, left pole's getting tapped. Left pole, left pole, left pole, left pole. We're about to catch something, you know what I'm saying? We are about to catch something, yeah. Shit, I'd be happy to catch a turtle right now. I don't give a shit. I'll run down there and probably trip over that log and nobody's in here to see it. I got 9 minutes and they're gonna cut me off. Be on for an hour. It's like our neighbor's car. Yeah, it's crazy. This is how it was over at that spot. Obviously, I need to get up here at sunup. I'll do that Sunday, maybe. But yeah, I was fishing here, catching fish. The bite was good. Then they started spawning. Mind you, I'm only fishing for carp. I'm only at corn and my tackle, everything's set up for carp. I have caught catfish this year, 2 of them, 2 or 3. But my goal is carp. First time in my life fishing for just carp. Usually I just fish for anything, to be honest with you. But anywho, never just went after carp. But then after the spawn, stopped biting. I came up here 3, 4 times, nothing. Fished 5 hours, nothing, not even a bite. But man, they were hot last time I was at this spot. The action, the biting was good. And now it's basically the same thing. Today and Sunday was nothing. Or at least something's pecking at this. Or it's just something swimming by, one or the other. But still, it's better than not moving at all. I want you guys to see that slime coming up on the water is getting worse. What little wind we have is pushing everything this side. I will say, since I sprayed myself the second time and just covered my shirt with that off, downfall, it doesn't spray out right, so it's like a stream, then a mist, then a stream. The bugs haven't bothered me that much. Oh, right pole, right pole. See, when you see those little taps, they're going after that bait ball. They're pecking at it. But it could be a turtle. I wish that slime wasn't on the water. I could see through the water more and see if that turtle's coming to get those shrimps I threw out. I threw them, what, like 6 shrimps? But yeah, I would go right, cast my pole as far as I could, or my bait. I don't know, probably like from where we're facing now, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock to you. Winging out there, and man, it got hit hard. Caught a couple fish, big fish that got off too. All right, I got 5.5 minutes live, and we need to get this fish on. Come on, bait that, take that motherfucking hook, so I can say I caught a fish on live TV. Not that anybody's watching, but you'll watch it later, won't you? Come on, cousin. Cousin from another muzzin. We need a runner where they just hook themselves. I'm not going to try to hook them. That's what those poles are set up for. Hook themselves. I think before I leave, I'm going to chop some of these weeds down too. Stun their growth. Hopefully, with the heat, they won't grow very good. Who am I kidding? They're literally by a body of water. This stuff's going to grow like weeds. At least they are flowers, so it is pretty along the bank. So look at how long it took him to come back. He had to go all the way to the end, going that slow. And he's got to do this whole thing. One of these days, I'll just make a video of driving through it and putting out a map. It used to be so nice up here. I mean, it's still nice, don't get me wrong. I see a little fish swimming out there. Just the other side used to have a road that went all the way along it, so I mean, you could fish every 25 yards, park in your 10 feet of water, and we were parked this close to the water. Shit, some spots you could even get closer. You boom, sit in your car and wash your poles if you want with the AC on. But it flooded a couple times, and don't have the manpower, so they just shut that whole section down. Half the trees are dead and gone from the floods. My stomach's hurting. I think I got to poop. I'd rather shit my pants than use that outhouse. I went in there to pee the other day, and there's a bunch of wasps in there. I just shut my eyes and pushed as hard as I could. My little straw was going as hard as it could, and I got out of there. I had to take my shirt off because I'm like, I don't know what I got on me. I was like, what the fuck's all these wasps in here for? They must like it was a bunch of mud wasps. Nests in there anyway. So I don't know if they're mud wasps or not. The one wasn't. It was a yellow jacket. It was right on the hand sanitizer. Hear that bullfrog. I hear that bullfrog. You're bullshitting. Yeah, now the slime's covering where I threw all the shrimp. Oh, yeah. How do people go live? I thought, everyone that we watch for YouTube, they go live for an hour. And then they're like, we're coming over. I don't know if it's because they have somebody else going on behind them, or is it just a limit? But like, how does like New Jersey fishing maniac, he'll be on there for 5 hours. "58 minutes, folks. I got 2 minutes left. At least we had some action. Thanks for whoever came in. I really appreciate it. I'll come watch your channel. We watch a lot of channels. We literally have a channel on TV. We'll have it on my phone. That's when I comment for either Mike from Nebraska, Cruising Koozies, and Lindsay will be on her phone watching. So you guys are actually getting like 3 different views from the same home. Like we do that for a cruise. We do it for most of you guys that we watch. So we're always having, so I guess we're losers. We just like watching your channels. We don't have regular TV. We don't have nothing really left to watch. I've been snagging on our sister-in-law's Amazon account, watching some shows that I've never seen. All right, we're down to 1 minute. I still can't believe. Thanks, Carnival Cruise Addicts. I did not know I did. fucking volume on. I hit it when I must have flipped it around. Out. Here, motherfuckers. Somebody could have been like, hey, yo, bro. I'm new to this live stuff, so if I'm doing anything wrong, just say it. Say, you dumb motherfucker, you got no volume. I need to get a moderator in here. So I can't even see if somebody is saying anything wrong because I'm blinded. As soon as this goes off, you know I'm gonna catch a big fish. Oh, I hope so. Well, at least I'm gonna eat my hard-boiled eggs I brought. Oh, it's going longer than 60 minutes? All right, well, I'm out anyway. I'm not gonna, if this part's gonna be in here. For you guys that came in, you guys, oh my God, I can't even talk. Thanks for coming in, growing my hair out in the back. Really appreciate it. For those of you left a comment, really appreciate it. I hope you hit that thumbs up. I don't see a lot of them. I don't expect a lot from my channel. Just a little bit. But thanks again for coming in. I really wish I would have caught something and reeled in this big old monster fish for you, but it didn't happen. Thanks for coming in. Like, comment, subscribe. Later on, check ya.